Dear friends, have you noticed your legs becoming less steady as the years go by, even though you try to eat well and stay active? You are not alone. Many people believe that all fruits are good for health simply because they are natural. The truth is not that simple. Some fruits, especially when eaten often after the age of 60, can quietly weaken your muscles, fuel inflammation in your joints, and make walking more difficult. As we grow older, our bodies respond differently. To food. What was once healthy in youth may no longer serve aging legs, knees, and circulation. Today, we will uncover 7 fruits that seniors should limit because they can slowly harm your leg strength. I will also share the fruits you should choose instead to reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and support strong mobility. Fruit number 1. Pineapple. Pineapple is one of the most popular tropical fruits. It's often praised for its sweet taste and its content of bromelain, an enzyme believed to improve digestion and reduce inflammation. At first glance, it may seem like an ideal fruit for healthy aging. However, for people over 60, pineapple carries hidden risks that deserve careful attention. First, pineapple is naturally very high in simple sugars. 1 cup of pineapple chunks contains about 16 grams of sugar, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. These sugars are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, creating sharp spikes in blood glucose. Over time. Repeated spikes damage the delicate blood vessels that supply oxygen and nutrients to the legs. A study published in the journal Diabetes Care has shown that fluctuating blood sugar not only weakens circulation, but also accelerates inflammation in the lower body. This can explain why some older adults experience calf fatigue, ankle swelling, or heavier legs after eating sweet tropical fruits. Second, pineapple is also very acidic. Its high citric acid content can irritate sensitive tissues in the stomach and joints. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism has linked dietary acidity to increased inflammatory markers, particularly in people already living with arthritis or chronic joint pain. For seniors, this means that pineapple may aggravate stiffness in the knees, soreness in the hips, or swelling in the ankles. The third concern is bromelain itself. While bromelain can be beneficial in small amounts, it may interact with medications. The National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health warns that bromelain can increase the effects of anticoagulants, such as warfarin, potentially raising the risk of easy bruising, bleeding, or leg weakness. This is especially relevant for older adults, since blood-thinning medication is commonly prescribed for heart disease, atrial fibrillation, or a history of stroke. In summary, pineapple is not inherently dangerous, but for seniors, it can quietly work against leg health. Its combination of sugars, acids, and enzyme interactions creates a burden on circulation, joints, and muscle recovery. Enjoying a few slices occasionally is unlikely to cause harm, but making pineapple a daily habit may slowly drain your strength, leaving your legs heavier, more inflamed, and less steady than before. So before reaching for that golden wedge, it is wise to pause and ask, does this fruit truly support your mobility, or is it quietly holding you back? Fruit number 2. Banana. Bananas are often considered one of the healthiest and most convenient fruits. They are soft, easy to digest, and well known for their potassium content, which is essential for muscle and heart function. For years, bananas have been promoted as a natural fuel for athletes and a safe snack for older adults. But after the age of 60, bananas may not always work in our favor. The first concern is sugar. A medium-sized ripe banana contains around 14 grams of sugar, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. While this amount may seem moderate, bananas are also rich in starches that quickly convert to glucose once digested. This rapid release of sugar into the bloodstream causes sharp rises in blood glucose levels. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that frequent consumption of high glycemic foods is linked to insulin resistance and impaired circulation, especially in older adults. Over time, this can reduce blood flow to the legs, leading to weaker muscles, slower healing, chronic fatigue in the lower body. Second, bananas may contribute to weight gain when eaten excessively. Research in the Journal of Obesity highlights that diets high in rapidly absorbed carbohydrates increase fat storage around the abdomen and thighs. For seniors, added weight in these areas places more pressure on the knees and ankles, worsening mobility problems. This explains why some people notice their legs feeling heavier or their joints aching after making bananas a daily habit. Third, fluid retention can also be an issue. In some older adults, particularly those with cardiovascular concerns, the combination of natural sugars and minerals in bananas may encourage the body to hold on to water. The result is swelling in the ankles and feet, which makes walking and balance more difficult. A review published in Circulation noted that edema, or water retention, is a common but overlooked effect of dietary choices in people with reduced heart or kidney function. Finally, the ripeness of the banana matters. The riper the fruit, the higher its sugar content, and the faster it is absorbed. While a green or slightly firm banana has more resistant starch and a gentler impact on blood sugar, a fully ripe spotted banana delivers a quick sugar rush followed by a crash. For an aging body, this up-and-down cycle can feel exhausting. In summary, bananas are not harmful in small amounts, but daily or excessive intake may gradually undermine leg health and mobility. They may provide a quick burst of energy, but for seniors, that burst often comes with a price: weaker circulation, swelling, and greater fatigue. Choosing bananas only occasionally and pairing them with protein or fiber-rich foods may help reduce these risks. Fruit number 3, grapes. Grapes are small, sweet, and refreshing. They are often recommended for heart health because they contain antioxidants such as resveratrol, which has been studied for its protective effects on blood vessels. At first glance, grapes appear to be a harmless snack for older adults. But when it comes to leg strength and joint health after the age of 60, grapes can quietly become a hidden problem. The main issue is fructose, the natural sugar that gives grapes their sweetness. Unlike glucose, which the body can use immediately, fructose must first be processed in the liver. According to research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation, Etes high in fructose are strongly associated with increased fat production in the liver and elevated levels of uric acid. For seniors, this is concerning because uric acid crystals often accumulate in the joints, triggering painful attacks of gout. The toes, ankles, and knees are the most common areas affected, leaving legs swollen, stiff, and tender. Even in people without gout, fructose can fuel systemic inflammation. A study in Nutrients Journal highlighted that high fructose diets worsen markers of oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which accelerate muscle fatigue and joint stiffness. This explains why some older adults feel their calves tightening, or their knees aching more often after eating grapes regularly. Another challenge is portion control. Grapes are bite-sized and easy to overeat. A small handful might seem insignificant, but just 1 cup of grapes contains over 20 grams of sugar. If consumed while watching television or chatting with friends, the sugar intake can rise quickly without notice. Over time, this contributes to blood sugar fluctuations, fluid retention, and leg heaviness. For people with diabetes or prediabetes, grapes can be even more problematic. The American Diabetes Association advises limiting high fructose fruits, since they can cause unpredictable spikes in blood sugar and worsen insulin resistance. These effects are not only metabolic, they directly influence blood flow to the legs, leaving muscles undernourished and weaker over the years. In summary, grapes are not completely harmful, and occasional servings may still provide beneficial antioxidants. However, for seniors who struggle with leg pain, swelling, or circulation issues, frequent consumption of grapes can make symptoms worse. The hidden load of fructose combined with the ease of overeating can gradually drain strength from the lower body. A wiser choice is to enjoy grapes sparingly and replace them with lower sugar fruits, such as berries or cherries, which provide similar antioxidants without the same risks. Fruit number 4, watermelon. Watermelon is one of the most beloved summer fruits. Its bright red flesh, juicy sweetness, and refreshing nature make it a favorite at family gatherings and hot afternoons. Many older adults see watermelon as harmless, hydrating, light, and gentle on the teeth. But beneath its cheerful appearance lies a hidden challenge for seniors, especially those concerned about circulation, leg strength, and blood sugar control. The primary concern with watermelon is its very high glycemic index. The glycemic index measures how quickly a food raises blood sugar levels. Watermelon ranks near the top, with a glycemic index of around 72, according to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. This means that sugar from watermelon is absorbed into the bloodstream almost immediately. For younger individuals, the body may adjust. But after 60, when insulin sensitivity naturally declines, these sugar spikes can place tremendous strain on the vascular system. Research published in Diabetes Care shows that rapid blood sugar fluctuations accelerate oxidative stress and inflammation, damaging the tiny blood vessels that supply nutrients to the muscles in the legs. This explains why some older adults report heavy calves, unusual soreness after short walks, or swelling in the ankles soon after enjoying watermelon. It is not just the passage of time, it is the body reacting to sudden sugar overload. Another concern is water retention. When blood sugar rises sharply, the kidneys respond by holding on to sodium and water. This can lead to puffiness in the ankles, stiffness in the knees, and a sense of heaviness in the legs. A review in circulation. Research noted that edema, or fluid buildup, strongly linked to high sugar intake in people with reduced circulation or heart conditions. For seniors, even mild swelling can affect balance and increase the risk of falls. While watermelon does provide some nutrients such as lycopene, an antioxidant studied for heart health, the risks may outweigh the benefits when it is eaten. In large quantities, 1 or 2 small slices may be safe, but turning watermelon into a daily habit or consuming it in large bowls can silently erode mobility. In summary, watermelon acts more like candy than a healing fruit for older adults. Its high glycemic index, combined with its natural sugars and fluid effects, can quietly undermine circulation, fuel inflammation, and make the legs weaker over time. Seniors who want to preserve mobility and independence should enjoy watermelon occasionally, but not as a staple fruit. Fruit number 5. Orange. Oranges are often seen as the very symbol of health. They're bright, refreshing, and widely praised for their vitamin C content. Many older adults start their mornings with a fresh orange or a glass of orange juice, believing it will strengthen their immunity and protect their health. But after the age of 60, oranges can create challenges for the joints, circulation, and legs. The first concern is acidity. Oranges contain a high amount of citric acid. For younger people, this acid is usually not a problem. But research published in the Journal of Clinical Rheumatology shows that excess dietary acids can aggravate inflammation in already sensitive joints. Asterisk for seniors living with arthritis or general stiffness. Daily orange consumption may worsen pain in the knees, hips, or ankles. That morning glass of juice might feel refreshing, but it can also quietly irritate the joints. The second issue is sugar. One medium orange provides about 12 grams of sugar, while a single cup of orange juice can carry 20 grams or more. The American Diabetes Association warns that fruit juices, even natural ones, cause rapid blood sugar spikes because they lack fiber to slow absorption. Asterisk for seniors with prediabetes or reduced insulin sensitivity. This creates more inflammation, damages circulation, and may leave the legs feeling heavier and slower to recover. In summary, oranges are not forbidden, but moderation is key. Eating half an orange occasionally is unlikely to cause harm. However, making oranges or orange juice a daily routine can gradually erode leg strength by fueling inflammation and blood sugar instability. A safer choice for seniors would be low sugar fruits such as berries or papaya, which support health without stressing the joints. Fruit number 6. Green apple. Green apples are often admired for their crisp texture and tart flavor. Many people see them as a clean fruit, lighter, and healthier than sweeter varieties. But for older adults, especially after 60 green, apples may quietly create problems for leg health and mobility. The first concern is acidity. Green apples contain high levels of malic acid. While malic acid can sometimes support energy production in younger bodies. Studies in the Journal of Inflammation Research note that excessive dietary acids may increase inflammatory markers, particularly in people with arthritis or fibromyalgia. For seniors, this often shows up as aching hips, stiff knees, or soreness deep within the muscles of the legs. The second concern is sugar. A medium green apple carries about 10 grams of sugar. While this seems moderate, research in the Journal of Gerontology has shown that older adults process sugar less efficiently due to reduced insulin sensitivity. Even modest spikes can disrupt blood circulation, leaving leg muscles undernourished and fatigued. This is why some seniors notice tired calves, cramps at night, or wobbly steps after eating apples on an empty stomach. The third issue is timing. Green apples are often eaten raw and alone, sometimes as a quick snack before breakfast. Without protein or fiber to slow absorption, the sugars and acids hit the body all at once. This can lead to sharp changes in blood sugar and irritation in the joints. In summary, green apples are not entirely harmful, but daily or excessive consumption can gradually chip away at leg strength. For seniors, it is wiser to enjoy them sparingly, and always pair them with fiber-rich or protein-rich foods so the body absorbs them more gently. Fruit number 7, mango. Mango is one of the most loved tropical fruits. Its golden flesh, smooth texture, and sweet fragrance often make it feel like a healthy indulgence. But for older adults, especially after the age of 60, mango can carry more risks than benefits when it comes to leg health and circulation. The biggest concern is sugar. A single medium mango can contain more than 45 grams of sugar, according to the United States Department of Agriculture. That is more than the sugar in a typical can of soda. For seniors with reduced insulin sensitivity, this sudden sugar load lingers in the bloodstream. Research published in Diabetes Care shows that prolonged high blood sugar triggers inflammation in the soft tissues and blood vessels, especially in the lower body. This can leave the legs swollen, heavy, and slower to recover after walking. Mango's high sugar content also worsens neuropathy, a common complication in older adults with diabetes. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that frequent sugar spikes can irritate fragile nerve endings, causing burning sensations, tingling, or numbness in the feet. These subtle signs may be easy to dismiss, but over time they reduce balance and mobility. While mango does provide beneficial nutrients, such as vitamin A and antioxidants, the risks for seniors often outweigh the rewards when it is eaten in large amounts. Occasional slices may be safe, but turning mango into a daily treat can silently erode strength and stability in the legs. In summary, mango is sweet in the moment, but heavy on the body. For people over 60, moderation is critical. Replacing mango with lower sugar fruits such as berries, cherries, or papaya is a wiser way to protect joint health, circulation, and long-term mobility. Choosing fruits that support, not harm, your health after 60. Dear friends, you have just walked through 7 fruits that, while often seen as healthy, may quietly work against the body after the age of 60. Pineapple, banana, grapes, watermelon, orange, green apple, and mango each carry hidden risks. Their sugars, acids, or interactions with medications can slowly undermine circulation, fuel inflammation, or drain muscle strength in the legs. But here's an important truth. Fruits are not the enemy. The real challenge is choosing the right fruits for the season of life you are in. Younger bodies can often handle sugar surges and high acidity. But as we age, insulin sensitivity declines, blood vessels become more fragile, and joints grow more vulnerable. What once gave energy can now quietly chip away at mobility. Research in the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging Affirms that dietary choices have a direct impact on functional independence in seniors. Foods that raise blood sugar quickly or increase inflammation accelerate weakness and disability, while foods that stabilize glucose and provide antioxidants support stronger muscles, healthier joints, and better circulation. That is why the choice of fruit is not trivial. It directly affects whether you continue walking confidently or struggle with stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. Now, let us turn from the fruits to avoid toward the fruits that truly help seniors thrive. These are the fruits that calm inflammation, protect blood vessels, and fuel your legs with steady energy. Berries. Nature's anti-inflammatory protectors, blueberries. Raspberries and blackberries are among the best choices for older adults. They are low in sugar, but rich in anthocyanins, natural compounds that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that regular berry consumption improved blood vessel function and lowered markers of inflammation in adults over 50. For seniors, this means better circulation to the legs, less stiffness, stronger mobility. Cherries. Gentle support for joints. Cherries contain anthocyanins and also compounds that help lower uric acid levels. Research published in Arthritis and Rheumatology found that cherry intake reduced the risk of gout flare-ups by more than 35%. For seniors dealing with joint pain, swelling, or gout, cherries in moderation can provide natural relief while still being kind to the blood sugar avocado. Healthy fats for steady strength. Unlike sweet fruits, avocado is low in sugar and high in monounsaturated fats, which cushion joints and protect heart health. According to the Journal of the American Heart Association, diets rich in avocado improve circulation and reduce markers of systemic inflammation. For seniors, avocado is more than a fruit, it is a daily ally for stronger legs, steadier balance, and lasting energy. Papaya. Gentle on digestion. Soothing for inflammation, papaya is naturally soft, rich in vitamin C, and contains papain, an enzyme that supports digestion. Study in the Journal of Medicinal Food noted that papaya extract reduced markers of inflammation and oxidative stress in older adults. For seniors with sensitive digestion or chronic stiffness, papaya is a soothing option that nourishes without overwhelming the system. Pears. Mild sweetness. High-fiber pears provide gentle sweetness with a good dose of fiber, which slows sugar absorption and supports digestive health. Research in Food and Function found that pear consumption improved glycemic control and reduced blood pressure in middle-aged and older adults. When paired with protein or nuts, pears give stable energy without the sugar roller coaster that undermines circulation. Together, these fruits offer a safer, smarter path forward. They provide the nourishment seniors need without the hidden costs of excess sugar, acidity, or metabolic strain. So how can you apply this knowledge in daily life? Begin by observing your body. Notice how your legs feel after eating certain fruits. If you experience swelling, heaviness, or unusual soreness, it may be your body signaling that the fruit is no longer serving you well. Replace it with one of the safer alternatives. Over time, these small mindful changes add up to powerful results: lighter steps, stronger muscles, and steadier balance. And remember, this is not about perfection. You do not need to eliminate all of the 7 risky fruits completely. Instead, think of them as occasional treats rather than daily staples. The true goal is balance, enjoying fruit in a way that supports health, mobility, and independence. Dear friends, aging does not mean losing your strength. It means choosing wisely, listening to your body, and giving it what it truly needs at this stage of life. Walking freely, climbing stairs without fear, and enjoying each day with energy. And confidence are not luxuries, they are rights that you can preserve with the right choices. So the next time you prepare your plate, remember, not all fruits are equal for seniors. Choose those that heal, not harm. Choose berries over grapes, avocado over mango, papaya over pineapple. Each choice is a step toward a healthier, more vibrant future. Because in the end, it is not just about adding years to your life. It is about adding life to your years. And that begins with every mindful bite.